Hey guys, so today we're going to be recreating a look that I saw MikaylaJMakeup post on her Instagram, and it is going to be this one, if you can see it. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be this one. It's the one that I recreated today, and I'm so happy with the way it came out. I'm definitely going to be posting pictures, tagging her on my Instagram, so go ahead and follow me there, Corina MUA, and I'll go ahead and put her handle here as well. Her handle is MikaylaJMakeup. I don't know why my voice is going in and out. But fun. It's another cut crease, so you get 2 cut creases in a row. If you guys love cut creases, I think it's so pretty. Even though it's like more of a Halloween look, it's definitely a pretty Halloween look. I'm redeeming myself from last video's fail where I tried to do a bat wing and it just didn't work out. This definitely came out so much better. I love the highlights with the white liner that I decided to do. I don't think she did that. No, she didn't do any of the white highlights, but I just kind of decided to do that. I think mine's a little bit more smaller than hers, so I definitely wanted it to pop a little bit more. Also, my black liquid liner was running out. I wanted to make sure that it stood out against like the darker outer corner and the dark wing. If you guys want to go ahead and see how I recreated Mikayla's look, just go ahead and keep on watching. So I already have my brows on and my eyelids primed. I just primed my lids with this, the Covergirl Lid Lockup Primer. And then I just went ahead and set the primer with the JCat Aquasurance Powder Foundation. So I think we're gonna go ahead and start off with the crease. So it does look like she has orange going into pink. So that is exactly what we're gonna be doing. I'm gonna be using my Sephora Pro editorial palette. This is the palette that I used in my palette roulette video. So we're gonna be using her for all the bright pops of color. And the first color I think I'm gonna go ahead and dip into, let me find the brush. I'm gonna be using a small blending brush. The first shade we're gonna go into is this orange right here. And then we're just gonna pop that in the first inner half of our crease. Now that we got that blended in exactly where we want it, I'm gonna be going into this nice hot pink shade right here and then finishing off the rest of the crease. Got everywhere when I tried to wipe it away. Okay. For the outer corner, I'm going to be going in and mixing these 2 purples. So just starting off with that first purple, we're going to lay that down on the outer corner and then topping it off with that darker purple. So I am having to mix the black into this shade because it is just not blending out and laying down the way I want. So we're going to try to work with it and mix it with the black. A lot of these shades, because they're pressed pigments, I'm noticing a lot of kick up and a lot of fallout. I think really layering that black with the pink helped. And we're just gonna go ahead and proceed. I'm gonna go ahead and wipe this off. I'll be right back. Okay, so I went ahead and cleaned it up. It was not very gentle on my skin to clean this. Surprisingly, the really colorful pigments are super easy to blend, but the darker shades, yeah, those are a little harder to blend. And especially getting that darker purple to show up, it barely showed up. So I did have to layer on the black over it, and that is most of the depth that you're seeing, mixed with like the pink and a little bit of the purple, but it's mostly the black shade that you're seeing. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the crease with my L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear Concealer and my Luxie 245 Small Shader Brush. Cut my crease, the way I do it is I start where it creases in the inner corner and I bring all across the lash line, then I just quickly look up, and then there it'll leave me a little guideline of where I should be putting that curve. And then I just kind of carve that out and then fill the rest in like that. Okay, so this one is not my best one. I don't know what happened, but this one definitely came out better, but we're gonna make it work because we're gonna also outline it with the orange and we're gonna mix that up and make a liquid liner. So we'll make it look better at the end. But for now, we're gonna go ahead and top this off with the shade that we're gonna have on our lid. I'm just gonna go ahead and tap it off with my finger just to help it not crease, and to make sure that if there's any extra product that I lift it with my finger. I'm gonna be going in with this shade in Champagne. I'm putting that all over the lid with my Alumata brush. She kind of has the pink going into the orange going into the Champagne, so I'm gonna go ahead and sandwich the orange right in the middle of that and then blend it out probably with the pink. I think to make it stick a little better, I'm gonna lay down some concealer so it sticks. Taking the orange pigment and just sandwiching it right in the middle. So now I'm just scratching at the edge of the orange with that shimmer shade. I'm just softening up that line. And then I'm gonna go back and intensify the orange again. So I have this product by Catrice. It is the Prime and Fine Makeup Transformer Drops, and supposed to make stuff waterproof. So it's kind of like a mixing medium.
Liquid drops to make any fluid. Catrice makeup waterproof. Shake well, use 3 drops.
Oh, so you can mix it into a product and make it waterproof. I've never tried that, but I think what I'm gonna do, I'll have a mixing medium by NYX. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and mix the mixing medium by NYX and the Prime and Fine Transformer Drops in with the orange pigment and make a liquid liner. We'll see how that works. So I just scraped some of the pigment onto this thing, and we're going to grab our Transformer Drops and our mixing medium. Let me go see what my dogs are barking. Okay, so it turns out that my dogs don't like that the neighbor's dog is out, so they started going crazy. But I think that worked. I have like a nice little paste now, and it's not as opaque as I want. But it is nice. Let's go ahead and see if we can do it with like a nice small liner brush and use this paste. Definitely don't want it too thick. I wish I had a thinner liner brush than this. This is kind of thick. I take a little bit of the actual powder pigment and like top it off with that. Like, will that do anything? Helped clean it up a little bit and straighten that line out. And then what we can do is take that Champagne shimmer shade and then reinforce that inner line and clean that up. Okay, so I definitely do not think that looks bad. I actually think that helped with the shape. We'll see. Let's do the other side. That is it with the outline of the orange. Helped with the shape, made them look like sisters. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do a wing liner now. So that is with just the wing liner. I don't know, guys. I don't know. I'm not really loving it. I don't know. Why not? Why am I not loving it? I feel like my face is definitely a little dry, not dry, but oh my God, what's happening? So for primer, I'm going to be using the Bobbi Brown Vitamin Enriched Face Base. I really feel like my skin needs like some hydration, especially under here, because we have just been putting it through it. I'm gonna be going in with my Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer and focusing that right in the middle and the nose, and then blending it out. I have a lot of redness from where I was cleaning up. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and mix these two. This is the Maybelline Dream Urban Cover with the e.l.f. Acne Acne Fighting Foundation. I think that's it. This one's kind of like a thicker foundation. As you can see, it really holds its shape. Then this one's more of a liquidy foundation, and I think mixing these two is gonna be really nice. Yeah, it's giving me a really nice consistency. It's still pretty thick, but not as thick anymore. And I'm gonna be using a sponge to blend this out and just really press it into the skin. Go ahead and mix these two as well. This is the WetnWild Photofocus Concealer with the L'Oreal Infallible Full Wear. I'm gonna start with the WetnWild one and dot in just a little bit of this one. This one's kind of matte, just a little lighter. Just gonna dot just a little bit of that. We're gonna take some Maybelline Fit Me powder and we're going to set the under eye. I'm gonna go ahead and use the rest of it to set the rest of the face. Kind of like help buff that powder in. I'm gonna take a flat foundation brush with nothing on it, and all I'm gonna do is just with barely touching my skin, just really buffing everything in. Then we're gonna bronze. I'm gonna be using my Marc Jacobs Omega bronzer in Tan-Tastic. And because she is wearing a peachier blush, I'm gonna be using this one from Note Cosmetics in Desert Rose. I got this in a BoxyCharm like a while ago, and even though it's Desert Rose, it's very peachy. So this is where we're gonna go into. I'm just gonna go ahead and buff this in with like a brush that has nothing, and we're just gonna buff this into the skin and really blend it out. We'll make a little bit more right about here. All right, if you ever go too crazy with your blush, take like a powder foundation and just kind of go over it. Now that we have that blush kind of like blown out, I need to sneeze. For highlighter, I'm gonna be going into the Laura Geller Gilded Honey. And this is like my ginormous one. I'm gonna start buffing this onto the skin. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna touch up my brows just a little bit with some brow powder. I feel like they're losing their shape just a little bit. Like all the blending. So now that we have all of that done, we're gonna go ahead and go into the lower lash line, and I'm gonna be using this dark brown for my waterline. I just popped on some eyeliner onto the waterline, and now I'm just gonna buff that out. It's gonna be the pink on the outside with the orange on the inside, just like I did on top. And then I'm gonna take the two darker colors that we use on top, and then I'm gonna go ahead and smoke out the outer edge where the pink is. I'm gonna smoke that out. I think I want to take a little bit of the orange and just blend a little bit more towards the edges of that line. Just blend a little bit more orange. Having her inner corner. She really doesn't have anything in that inner corner except for the orange blended all around. She has like the orange on the top connecting to the orange on the bottom. So we're gonna go ahead and try that. I'm gonna do the lips really quickly before we go into the spiderweb. I go with my Kylie Cosmetics coconut liner. And then I'm gonna go in with my Ofra liquid lipstick in Bel Air. Put that right in the center. Okay, we're gonna try to do the little spider webs. So it looks like she has, the wing has one, and then she has one going in. Like that. And then, how many is that? 3 in the middle of that? I did it. I did it, guys. I'm proud. I'm gonna grab a little bit of the white liner and give the spider some highlights. Alright, I think that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go ahead and throw on some mascara and I will be right back. Just threw some mascara on, and last step, I'm gonna go ahead and throw this Fenty Gloss Bomb on. And this is the look. I really love the way it came out. I kind of did myself proud, especially with the last video's fail. I was supposed to do a bat wing. Totally failed on that. Totally redeemed myself with this one, and I really love the way this came out. The eyes are really pretty. Another cut crease. Look, I love the way the spider webs came out. I love the pop of highlights with a white liner. Very happy, very pleased. I'm gonna go ahead and do some close-ups. Alright guys, that is it for this video. If you went ahead and liked it, give it a thumbs up. Go ahead and subscribe. I do try to upload every single Friday. It's been a little skippy lately, but I try not to skip more than 1 week. So if I don't post 1 week, I guarantee a video the next, because I'm not gonna go more than 1 week without uploading. And then next weekend, I think I'm gonna try vlogging. I am going to St. Augustine with 2 friends. We rented out an Airbnb, so it's just gonna be the 3 of us, and I'm really excited. So maybe next week will be my first vlog. You can find me on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok at Corina MUA, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.